Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to me here, my name is Esan Swaby. I am a mindset coach. I work with coaches and service-based providers who are ready to break through to that glass ceiling, break through to that next level in their business. And speaking about glass ceiling, in this video, I want to talk about what is stopping a lot of coaches and service-based providers from making money in their business. I work with a lot of coaches, a lot of Christian coaches and service-based providers. And one of the biggest thing that comes up in our coaching is that they are afraid of charging, right? They're afraid of asking for money, right? And this is a big thing, right, in the coaching world, right? And so in this video, I just want to share with you a few reasons why you might be afraid of charging and how to shift your mindset, right, so that you can feel comfortable charging, right? So one of the first reason, right, why you might be afraid of charging or you struggle with charging is because you're not feeling comfortable in your expertise, right? Maybe you are a new coach, right? Or you are a new entrepreneur, right? So you don't have a lot of experience working with clients, right? And so you feel uncomfortable or you feel as if you cannot charge, let's say, for example, $1,000, right? And so this is where imposter syndrome comes in for a lot of coaches, right? So you might be struggling with imposter syndrome where you are saying to yourself, I am not good enough to charge this amount of money, or who will pay me that amount of money, right? You might be looking at your past experience and you might be thinking that you are not good enough as it, right? And so if that is you, what I would encourage you to do, right, is to start getting more experience, right? Maybe this is something that you are just starting doing, right? So you have very, very little experience in what you want to do, right? So I would encourage you to start getting those experiences. And it's okay for you when you're beginning, right, to work for a lower price, right? Let's say, for example, you really want to charge $1,000. It's okay for you to work with a few persons, right, to build up that expertise, to start getting those testimonials, to start having more confidence in yourself, right? Because it's not enough to just say, hey, I charge $1,000. You have to own it. You have to believe that you are worth that amount of money. So if you don't feel that way right now, start getting those experiences, right? A lot of my clients, what they did, right, is that they worked with a lot of clients for free before they even come to me, right? So that is one of the reasons why, that is one of the things that I see stops a lot of persons, right? And I want to say something about that before I move on to the next reason, right? A lot of times you might have, you don't feel good enough to charge that amount of money, or to charge is because of the stories you're telling yourself. Sometimes you have nothing to do with your expertise, but it have to do with you not feeling good enough in yourself, right? You're struggling with self-doubt, right? You're struggling with feeling that you are not good enough, right? And so my advice for you is to work through that, right? Work through your beliefs about yourself, work through your insecurities, work through your low self-esteem, right? And another reason why I see a lot of persons they struggle with charging is that because what they do feels natural to them. So for example, you are a coach, right? So coaching, it feels natural for you. It doesn't feel as if you are working, right? And so it's easy for you to, someone come to you and say, hey, Courtney, I'm struggling with in my marriage, what do you think I should do? It feels natural for you to say, hey, okay, what is happening? This is what you should do. This is what you get what I'm saying. So sometimes because it feels natural to us, so we struggle with doing that. And I find myself in that trap many times. Many times, someone will come to me and say, okay, they want to pick my brain. Okay, this is what I'm up against, or this is what I'm thinking about, right? Or this is how I'm feeling. What do you think I should do? And because mindset and because business, it feels natural for me because it's something that I'm really passionate about, something that I love. Sometimes I find myself starting to coach them, right? And so sometimes when something feels natural for you, it might it might be a struggle for you to charge for it because it's something that feels natural, right? It's something that is easy for you. But you have to remind yourself that not because it feels natural for you, not because it's easy for you, it might not be easy for someone else. So something that might take you 5 minutes to do, right? It might take someone 2 hours to do, right? So for example, graphic design, that's something that I struggle with. I cannot really, well, I can, but I'm not really good at it. So if I was supposed to make, for example, a logo, it might take me an hour to do that. While it might take a professional like 10 minutes to do. Right? Because that is something that they are good at. Right? And so you have to realize that not because it's something that is natural for you to do or some natural, but something that is easy for you to do, it might not be easy for someone, and so it's worth something, right? And so do not be afraid to charge, right? Because you are offering a service, you are solving a problem. Remember that what you are doing is that you are solving a problem. And for you and remember also that your gift costs you something. So for example, a client can come to me with a problem that they are struggling with, right? And they've been struggling with it for years. And within the first 5 minutes, I know exactly why they are struggling with this. I know exactly where it's coming from, and I know exactly what they should do to get out of that. Right? But it took me years in order for me to do that within 5 minutes. It took a lot of training, a lot of investment, investing in myself in order for me to be where I am right now. So do not discount your gift. Do not discount your service because it feels natural for you. You paid the price, right? You paid the price to be where you are now in your business, in your life. Right? And so what you offer is valuable to someone else, even though it feels easy for you, even though you might think that, okay, come on, this is really easy. But someone else is struggling with it. It's not easy for someone else. And so it's a problem for them. It's not a problem for you, but it's a problem for them. And so it's worth something to them. Right? So another reason that a lot of you might be struggling with charging is that you feel as if it's wrong for you to charge, right? It feels as if it's wrong for you to ask person for money. That I remember in COVID, right, when COVID just started, right, a lot of persons were saying that you should not be charging, right, because a lot of persons are struggling, a lot of persons are in pain, right? And so you should be giving your service away for free. But what they're not thinking about is that when you give away your service for free, let's say, for example, 10 people come to you and you work with 10 of them for free. How are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to take care of your family? Where are you going to get the money to invest back into yourself? invest in coaching, invest in tools and equipments and so forth. Right? Where are you going to get the money to do that? And so a lot of coaches are struggling to invest in themselves, struggling to take care of their family because they feel as if it's wrong for them to charge. And so you have to ask yourself this question: where am I getting this belief? Where's the belief coming from? Where did I when did I adopt this belief that it is wrong for me to charge? Where is it coming from? God, this is not your belief. You adopted it from someone else. So know that, okay, yes, we had COVID, right? And yes, people are struggling, right? But people are still buying food, right? What are you saying, that the supermarkets, they should just give you their goods and services for free? Sorry. When you go to the gas station to fill up your tank, what are you saying? That, okay, because I'm in pain, because I'm struggling, they should fill up my gas, my vehicle for free? It costs them something, right? If they should give everyone free gas, then they're not going to have the money in order to buy gas so that other persons can get gas. If the supermarkets should, because people are in pain, because people are struggling, they should allow anyone to just come and take out whatever they want without paying for it. Where are they going to get the money to buy new goods? Where are they going to get the money to stay open? Right? So it is righteous, it is good, it is holy for you to charge. It is okay for you to be open to receiving. Right? The Bible said, give and it shall come back to you. Notice a lot of us, we focus on the giving, but we don't see the other part that says, and it will come back to you. Meaning that when you give, you're also going to receive. Right? It's a natural law of life. We give and receive. We inhale oxygen and we release carbon dioxide. Right? It's natural. So when you close after receiving, then you're not going to have the ability to give. You see where I'm going with this? Right, so be okay with receiving, be okay with giving. Both of them works together. Right, when you come to me, I help you to have the breakthroughs that you want, and in return for the breakthrough, you give me money. Money is a byproduct of me serving you. Right? And also a lot of us, we grew up in homes where we were taught that work should be hard, that we should be working hard for our money. Right? And so and also we should not love what we do. Right? It's not about doing something that you love. And so when we find something that we love, something that we are passionate about, and we don't have to work really hard for it, we feel as if we are doing something wrong. Right? We experiencing guilt, we experience unworthiness. Right? Because it's something that is easy for us to do. Right? And so we know when we started our business because we want to serve people, right? We also started because we want to make money. Let's face it, guys. But when it comes on to charging, that is when the guilt and unworthiness start coming to the surface. And so I want you to notice what you are feeling, right? And also guilt says that, okay, I'm doing something wrong, that I am a bad person. Right? I want you to realize that there's nothing bad in you charging. offering a service, there's nothing bad about it, right? You are actually doing your clients you're actually helping your clients, you're actually supporting them when you charge, right? And so it's a good thing for you to charge. So these are some of the reasons that I see a lot of persons, they struggle with charging. So identify what is it that is coming up for you and then reframe it, right? If you are struggling to charge because you don't have the experience, get the experience, right? Start working with a few persons. It's okay for you to work for even work at a discount when you're just started. It's okay for you to work with even one person for free just to get that experience. And then you start charging. Right? But do not charge because you are feeling guilty, because you're feeling unworthiness, right? Because of your past experiences, right? And a lot of persons who are coming from religious environments, right? Maybe you are Christian, you struggle with charging this because of guilt. Realize that, okay, that this is something that is good, that you are not being a bad person for charging. Identify the root cause of it and work with someone, work with a coach who can help you to release the guilt, release the feeling of unworthiness. So this is what I want to share with you today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also click the notification bell so that you can receive, so that you are notified when I release another video, and share this video with on social media. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next video.